with your masks on, I can't recognize you. Yeah, some of you are way, way too taller than when I last saw you. You're just towering giants today. How are we all doing this morning? Good? That's a good place to start. All right, well, thank you for showing up on this rainy day to our first chapel. And we're going to get started with Miss Jenny leading us in song, something that is familiar to those of you who have been to chapel before. Enter, rejoice, and come in. And Miss Jenny is going to teach us the song as we go along, so those of you who don't know the song can still sing along. Right, Miss Jenny?
That's right.
So,
hello, everyone.
Shall we rise?
Yes, let's rise. And can somebody pull the door shut for me, just so we don't blast the rest of the church?
That's okay.
I mean, we could blast the rest
It is a good song, so people can...
So I think a lot of us know this. Are you ready to sing? Enter, rejoice, and come in. Enter, rejoice, and come in. Today will be a joyful day. Enter, rejoice, and come in. Now our next verse is open your ears to the song. Open your ears to the song. Open your ears to the song. Today will be a joyful day. Enter, rejoice, and come in. Next verse is open your hearts, everyone. Open your hearts, everyone. Open your hearts, everyone. Today will be a joyful day. Enter, rejoice, and come in. Next verse is don't be afraid of some change. Don't be afraid of some change. Don't be afraid of some change. Today will be a joyful day. Enter, rejoice, and come in. And those of you who watched our virtual family chapels know that we added a verse. And this verse goes, gather together in love. So we felt like that was really, really nice. Ready? Gather together in love. Gather together in love. Today will be a joyful day. Enter, rejoice, and come in. Enter, rejoice, and come in. Enter, rejoice, and come in. Today will be a joyful day. Enter, rejoice, and come in. All right, thank you for singing with me.
Woo! Thank you, Miss Jenny, for leading us in song and for that wonderful song. Good morning again. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. I'm Reverend Abhi, one of the ministers, and I am delighted to be doing the first chapel this year. Woo! Yes. See, I don't get many opportunities to hang out with you all, which is what I would love to do. Ooh, this is on stream. Anyway, it is the truth. I would much rather spend time with you all than hang out with the adults. They're good people, but, you know, us, we tend to be a little boring at times, right? Anyway, I'm so glad to be here. So we are streaming this service online for families that are joining us from home. And Miss Lori and Everett are handling our streaming and our service today. Let's give them a big hand. And so, those of you who would like to be seen on the stream can be seated on this side. And those of you who would prefer not to be seen on the stream, you're welcome to sit on that side. So, I thought so. All right. So, it's entirely up to you. And those of you in the middle will be seen. Half of you will be seen and half of you can hide. So, all right. So, welcome to Cedar Lane Unitarian Universalist Church, a community where love works. Can we say that together? Where love works. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are joining us from, and whatever your beliefs, you are welcome here. I'm so glad you're here today. And now, Leo is going to help light the chalice, and we're going to speak the words which I will lead. Leo, you want to come up? So, shall we say the words together? How many of you know the chalice lighting words? Okay, we'll try it since it's been a while. We say, we are Unitarian Universalists. We are the church of the open mind, the loving heart, and the helping hands. Together, we care for the earth and work for friendship and peace in our world. Awesome. And we, at chapel, also share joys and sorrows. And the way we do it is, if you have a joy or sorrow, for you to come forward, light candle. Not a real one, but these are pretty cool actually, because they have a nice little switch under. So, and that's right. So today we're just going to do the lighting, because we didn't arrange for a mic. Otherwise, we would have loved to have you share. You want to share? Okay. So, that's right. So we want our friends online to be able to hear, right? So just for today, why don't we just go with this? So if you have a joy or sorrow, would you like to come up now? That's wonderful. Is anyone celebrating a birthday today or this month? Wow, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 birthdays. Let's say happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Thank you. Your friend's birthday is when? This month. Wonderful. Lots of birthdays. Now, today is also the birthday of someone very special. And he was born a long, long time ago in India, in the other part of the world. He was actually born in the year 1869. Yeah. Now, who is good at math? Yeah? So, how many years is that ago? Very good, 153. Awesome. So, today is the 153rd birthday of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, or Gandhi. Now, how many of you know Gandhi? Yes? Wow, lots of hands. Now, can someone share who Gandhi is? Marga? Excellent. Mahatma Gandhi was an activist who believed that protesting peacefully was much better than fighting wars. Yeah? Whoa, I wish. Though I may be as old as Gandhi. Or I feel that way sometimes. No, my birthday is on a different day. Yes. This is why I love chapel. This is such fun. You know, you never know what to expect, and there's always magic that happens. So, Mahatma Gandhi grew up in India, and he was very brave because he believed in peace and in using peaceful means to achieve peace. That takes a lot of courage. And even when he was threatened and beaten and thrown in jail, he stood firm in his beliefs. And there was another thing that Mahatma Gandhi also did and said. He always spoke the truth. Now, we all want to speak the truth, right? Yes. But do we always speak the truth? No. No, none of us do. And that's because we learn how, but it takes a lot of courage to speak the truth. And Mahatma Gandhi chose to do that. So today we remember and honor Mahatma Gandhi for all that he did to bring more peace and bring more love into this world. And so we're going to watch a video, a song by a rapper. His name is MC Yogi. It's a cool video. Yeah, famous video.
I regard myself as a soldier, though a soldier of peace. Once upon a time, not long ago, there was a boy who would grow and become a great soul. He lived in India, and his name was Gandhi. He believed in human rights, and he fought for equality. He felt so strongly that he trained himself, cause he realized first he'd have to change himself. He changed his clothes and decided to walk. Some days he practiced silence and refused to talk. When he was young, he studied to be a lawyer, and then he became a great spiritual warrior. He read from the scriptures of every religion and came to the realization that we're all God's children. Because he understood that we're all equal, he became a spokesman for the people. A karma yogi devoted to service, to spread truth and peace was his purpose. You gotta be the change that you wanna see in the world. Be the change, just like Gandhi. Be the change that you wanna see in the world, just like Gandhi. Gandhi dedicated his life to the cause, even when it meant breaking unjust laws. He often faced prison and incarceration, but that only strengthened his determination. He said he would make every sacrifice, but that he would never kill or take a life. He used his heart instead of his fist, and he taught non-violence as the way to resist. A peaceful soldier who used his mind to fight for the rights of humankind, but not just people, animals too. In his basic teaching, God is truth. He joined Muslims, Sikhs, and Hindus, Christians, Buddhists, Jains, and Jews. All the many paths that lead into the light that shines bright inside of me and you. Be the change. Be the change that you wanna see in the world, just like Gandhi. Be the change. Gandhi taught an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, and it takes more strength and faith to be kind. With that in mind, Gandhi took a stand against the foreign occupation of his land. When things got violent, Gandhi would fast, not eating for days until the riots would pass. But the biggest event that made the British halt is when Gandhi G decided to harvest salt. The British Empire installed a salt tax, and stealing salt was an unlawful act. So Gandhi and his peeps took to the streets, 10,000 deep, they marched to the beach. But when they arrived, they were beaten with clubs, but they didn't fight back, instead they chose love. The foreign military realized they were wrong and eventually decided to go back home. You see, Gandhi G was a very great leader, but before all that, he was shy and meager. As a young child, he was just like you and me, before he became Mahatma Gandhi. The word Mahatma, it means great soul, and it's inside of us, just waiting to unfold. If you follow your heart and act real bold, next time it'll be your story that's told. Be the change. Be the change that you wanna see in the world, just like Gandhi. Be the change. Be the change that you wanna see in the world, just like Gandhi. Be the change. I regard myself as a soldier, though a soldier of peace.
All right. That was a wonderful video, wasn't it? So now we're going to take an offering to support the many good works of Cedar Lane. And I have 3 helpers. We're going to come forward. And Miss Susan will go to share some music for us. Thank you. Thank you for all the generous ways in which you share and build our beloved community that is Cedar Lane. So before we close, I want us to just take a couple of moments and breathe together. Can we do that? And you can close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. And if you can reach the floor, place your feet on the ground, or just sit comfortably just for a moment. And let's breathe together. Breathe in gently, and take a moment, hold your breath, and then breathe out gently through your mouth. So let's try it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And I'm going to teach us a chant that Mahatma Gandhi used to chant every day in his prayers. And it's a very ancient Indian language called Sanskrit. It's thousands of years old. And the chant is quite simple. It goes, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Now, Shanti in Sanskrit means peace. And when we say it 3 times, we are asking for inner peace, communal peace, and universal peace. So we're all going to chant it together. Okay? Let's try it. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. One more time. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And now Miss Jenny is once again going to lead us out in song with This Little Light of Mine. And you can rise again in body or in spirit and sing with joy.
All right, are we ready? Let me take this off so that the mic can pick me up. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel? No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel? No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel? No, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. you guys.